guys, for this tutorial I'll be using this heavyweight yarn. Is 100% acrylic. I'll be using a size 5mm hook and a measuring tape. So we'll be working with the front panel, the back panel, and the two arms, the two sleeves panel. So for this tutorial, for the front and the back panel, I'll be going vertical. So let's get started. So I'm just going to start by making a chain that is long enough to go from my shoulder down to my waist. So you can make this as long as you want. If you want it to be longer than a crop top, you can make it longer. If you want it to be shorter, you can make it shorter. So from my shoulder down to my mid waist is about 50 centimeter, which is 19.5 inches. So I did a total of 70 rows, which is about 19.5 or 20 when stretched. So for the second row, I'm just going to chain two. Three, and I'm going to skip this first stitch and put one double crochet in the next stitch. So we'll be working with basic double crochet in the second row. I'm just going to be putting one double crochet in each stitch. So for the second row, I'm just going to chain 3, which serves as our first double crochet, and I'm going to skip the first chain and put one double crochet in the next chain. I'm going to continue putting one double crochet in the rest of the chains. And we'll be following this pattern for the rest of the rows till I get the amount of rows that is long enough to go around my front bosom. Sorry, I'll do this row until it's long enough to get to where I want to start the neckline. So I did a total of 10 rows of double crochet. Now I'm just going to be doing the neckline. So for the neckline, I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to be decreasing. So I'm going to skip this first chain, yarn over, pull through. I have 3 left, yarn over, I have 2, and I'm going to yarn over and put my hook into the next chain, yarn over, yarn over. So that's what a decrease is. Now I'll just continue with 1 double crochet in the rest of the stitch. I'm not going to be decreasing at this end. I'm only going to be decreasing where I want my neckline to be. So I'm just going to be putting 1 double crochet in the rest of the stitches. So on getting to this end, I just chained 3, and I'll be putting 1 double crochet in each stitch until I get to this end where I stay reducing, and then I'm going to put another decrease here. So I'm just going to be decreasing. I'm going to chain 3 and decrease again. So I did 10 rows of normal double crochet and 5 rows of decrease. Now I'm just going to be doing the next few rows without decrease or increase. So I forgot to film this part, and as you know, I did 10 rows of normal double crochet and 5 rows of decrease, and then after the 5 rows of decrease I just did normal double crochet without decrease, and I did that for about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I did that for about 10 rows, and then I started increasing. So I really don't know if you understand. 10 rows of normal double crochet, then 5 rows of decrease, and then 10 rows of normal double crochet, and now I started increasing. So I'm going to do 10 rows of normal, I'm going to do 5 rows of increase, the same amount of rows I did for the decrease here. So I'm going to do 5 rows of increase and then 10 rows of normal double crochet. Honestly, I don't know if I'm explaining this part well, so I'll just go through it one more time. I did 10 rows of normal double crochet, 5 rows of decrease, 10 rows of normal double crochet, and now I'm going to do 5 rows of increase and then 10 rows of normal double crochet. So I did decrease here, and now I'm going to be increasing because we want to get the same pattern as this side. Pattern, I'm going to do the same thing I did for the front panel, and then I'm going to join them together with a single crochet. So I joined the front panel and the back panel together. Now I'm just going to be doing the hem part of this top. So I'm going to tie my yarn at this end. Now I'm just going to go around with 1 double crochet. So I'm just going to be putting my hook into any stitch. Insert 1 double crochet. So I went around with 1 double crochet. Now for the second row, I'll be putting 2 double crochet in 1 stitch. So I'm just going to be putting 2 double crochet in each stitch. So you can see it's already having that ruffle. So I'm going to do this for 2 more rows, and I'll come back and show you guys how the hem looks like. So I'm done with the hem, and I did 2 rows of ruffles. I may end up doing more rows, but I want to do the neck. If the wool is still going to remain, sorry, if the yarn is going to remain, then I'll make the ruffles a bit longer. So for the neck, I'm just going to go around with 1 double crochet. I already tied my yarn at one end, so I'm just going to be going around with 1 double crochet. So I'm just putting my hook into random stitches, so there's really no particular order to have to where I'm putting the double crochet. So I went round with 1 double crochet. Now for the second row, I'm going to be putting 2 double crochet in 1 stitch.